That's where we're going. Back in your lives, in your ears, and in your face. Welcome to another episode of Papa G's House, episode 86. Man, it's going to be a fun one today. I'm super looking forward. Do you know, every single time I find adjectives that just go crazy. I'm super looking forward, quickly, etc., etc. But I've been looking forward to this episode for a while. Someone who I've been actually following for many years, someone who I actually know, originally from the 531, but now calls the UK his home. We're going to be chatting to Jared Woods of Sectlinefor, kissing strangers during an outbreak, out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a fun one. But yeah, if there's a live chat, hit us up in the chat. As you can see, I've chucked my beard away for a couple of weeks. Just decided to get that whole clean-shaven vibe going. Pretty much regretting my decision. But speaking of shave and all that kind of stuff, the man that used to be in the chat, the man who is now on the decks, our trusty producer, Art. I call him Artur Pablo Escobar Carlos Pereira.
Hey. How you doing?
What's happening, bro? Listen, have you got to get on a plane and smuggle some narcotics across the continent now?
Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Dude, I think it looks amazing. I think it should say. You said it's going to be a short-lived exercise, but
very short-lived.
No, I think you should rock it for a little bit longer. Maybe we should take some pics and whatnot.
I've got so many pics of when I shave my beard to just leave the mustache on.
Okay.
And the one time was with Verona Walls. I sent them a picture just before we were going to play a show. And then they posted my picture saying that I'm a convicted pedophile and they're getting a different drummer to play on that night.
Yeah, dude. I love it. It suits you. You know, like I said to you earlier, if we chuck a filter on, it's like the photo was taken in the 70s, bro. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, you were alive in the 70s. But listen, let's start with the beer of the week. You've got the beer of the week because I've got a cider because, times are a bit tough at the end of the month. Yeah. We didn't get a beer of the week. So what's the beer of the week?
Firstly,
beer of the week.
Okay, the beer of the week is
Castle Lite.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's move on. But anyway, listen, I'd just like to also thank Carolyn De Beer for dropping off the Soft Lips Raspberry Rush lip conditioner after witnessing last episode where I was out of breath before the episode started as a result of me searching for shit for my lips. So thank you, Carolyn, so much. I appreciate it. I haven't opened it yet. I'm sure it tastes amazing. I might eat it before anything else, but let's not keep our guest waiting. We've got Jared Woods releasing a album tomorrow, Sectlinefor, kissing strangers during outbreak. Let's bring him in, dude. Jared.
Hello. What's up, brother?
What's up, my dude?
Good to see you, my friend.
Indeed, dude. It has been many years since I've seen you in person.
Possibly decades.
It actually possibly may be decades.
About a decade and a half, maybe. I don't know, man. I've been here for 12 years.
12 years, eh?
Yeah.
You have been down to visit a couple of times, but we have not connected.
Exactly. Tough times, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it is what it is. But like I said earlier, I've been looking forward to having this chat with you. I don't even think you know this, but I've actually been following you for all those decades, the 12 years. I find what you do is absolutely, it's awesome, dude.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that, but it's completely mutual, man. I've been following you as well. I've always been impressed with how you've, because when we used to hang out, we used to get drunk. That's what we did, and then now it's you've kind of taken over. I remember with Atlantic South, and then now this podcast. It's like, yeah, man,
awesome,
really
dude.
Smashing it.
Sweet, we're hitting it off. It's straight off the bat, but I'm loving it, dude. But I just wanted to, the first thing I wanted to actually ask you. I mean, we're gonna get to Sectlinefor, kissing strangers during an outbreak, all that kind of stuff coming out tomorrow. But dude,
exactly.
You've got so many things going on. You've got your Lego biscuits. No, not Lego, but your Lego trip that you
yep.
Script all these like memes, like hand drawn memes. You've got you're a 2-time author. You've just recently 3-time. Okay, because I know Heartbreak Sucks. How to Get Over Your Breakup in 30 Days is your most recent, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And then you've got This Is Your Brain on Drugs. Was that your first one?
Yes.
And then what is the one in the middle? Which is the one that I'm missing?
I wrote, it was just an ebook. It was like a PDF, but it was the 250 best albums of the last decade. So it was a music review one. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. And I remember
it kind of counts. It kind of counts.
Yeah, but taking that into consideration, I also remember you giving constant updates of how it was going and you even, I think, didn't you have an issue with Spotify not allowing you to have so many playlists or something to that effect?
Yes, that's still a problem. I've had to kind of they only allowed you to display 50, I think, on your profile, and I make different playlists for every discography that I listen to. So I've had to kind of build my own standalone web page just so I can like put my playlist on it. Yeah, it's Spotify, man. What the hell?
Yeah. So on
Shameful.
that, you do that. You've got Sectlinefor. This is your 3rd album that you're going to be releasing, and then you've got your actual work where you write. Mm-hmm. What is a day in the life of Jared Woods? What is it like?
Very tiring, man.
I can imagine.
I mean, I really do enjoy just the process of it, man. I think I've just gotten quite good at just managing my time. That's basically what it is. I'm always just doing little bits and pieces, and then the little bits and pieces kind of add up over the months, and then eventually just the project gets done. I go, oh, that one's done, and then I move into the next one. So it's very just jumping around a lot, but yeah, I feel very very grateful. I think part of it was just a desperate need for attention. So I've just been trying to get everyone to follow me in any way possible.
But I mean, it's so crazy. I was even just thinking earlier today, I was like, you released that latest sketch. I don't sing in tune because that's what they expect me to do, and I just thought that was absolutely brilliant. And but at the same token, what happens when you're busy doing your work? You're busy doing some sort of activity, creating some sort of content. You just go, oh, I've just thought of that. Let me stop and draw this for 5 minutes. Take a photograph. And chuck it up online.
What I get that I get like the idea, but then I have a Google Doc and I just put them in there. And so I have like a long list, and then every day at the same time, around about midday, I go look at the list and I go, which one kind of speaks me today? I purposely did the Sing Out of Tune one to kind of half promote the album. I'm trying to do
no, for sure. But I mean, obviously, I was just looking at connecting all the dots, and I just realized, and it was it was poignant at the time, and
exactly, yeah, that's it, man. So that it's just constantly. I do get a lot of the best ones when I'm drunk, is what I found. So it's kind of dodgy. It keeps me drinking, man. It keeps me drinking.
Cheers to that, brother. Speaking of beer of the day. Actually, maybe Jared can help us with the beer of the day, because I saw you sipping on a little ale there or something.
Yeah, it's a Camden Pale Ale. I don't know if you guys get that there. I'm not sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beer of the day is a Camden Pale Ale. There we go.
Camden
You can
Pale
see it perfect.
Ale.
There we go. So there we go. That was our beer of the day.
Give us your rating on it. Give us your rating.
So what's your rating?
Oh, I love it, man. I'll give this. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think
we have a thing.
Beer.
We have a thing called the Mike cubic scale of 1 to 5.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna go. Am I allowed integers? Or can I have 0.5s?
Yeah. Integers.
For sure, absolutely.
3.5. A solid 3.5.
Do you know what we should actually do, Art? We should actually record that, and then we create a little chart that we show it. Every guest gives a certain beer their rating, and then we'll say, oh, on the Mike Cubic scale, Jared Woods gives the Camden Pale Ale 3.5 out of 5.
Dude, I am totally one step behind you.
Okay, awesome. But dude, Jared, it's so weird. So you've lived in the UK for the last 12 years. I actually also saw that you posted that London is the best city in the world. Tell me why.
Mate, this is going to sound terrible, but
no, don't. This is the internet.
Exactly. No, it's I think because now the lockdown's ending, our summer's just beginning. It's probably still colder here than it is for you, but it's like the sunshine's coming up. And the best thing about London is that it's got so many people. So when you're a single guy like me and you play a bit of a Tinder game, it kind of works. You meet a lot of people, and it's beautiful in that way. But also like everyone's just keen to go out and have a drink more now than ever. So it's just kind of like just as a flower's about to open, it's like this just before explosion feeling right now. So it's exciting, man. Because we've been locked down for a while, we've only just come out for months and months and months and months. So it's exciting times.
That's crazy. The one thing is also that for me, I find you're an extraordinary follow because of your traveling. Like you have such a drive to just direct it, right?
Yes, that's
Jared Exit, Jared Exit, and you go to different parts of the world. I think you've done 10 countries in the last 18 months or something like that.
I did more than that. No, I did 10 countries the first 6 months, but I went much further than that. Yeah. But you record a plot movie, so to speak, in each chapter. That was the first 6 months. Yes, I did that. I did 10 countries in 6 months. I think it was the end of 2018 until 2019. I did 6 months, 10 countries, and filmed like a little bit of a fictional narrative and stitched it together. So it's a lot of work. So I think there's going to be 12 chapters, and I've done 9 of them. So it's getting done, but it's hectic.
No, amazing, dude. I mean, it's just remember, I mean, we've gone from one thing to the other. It's just one project after the next. It's insane.
Yeah. I'm definitely, after the release of this album, I'm taking a break, man. I just need to sleep in and I need to just chill.
And how do you do this all at the same time as quitting smoking?
I tell you, of all the things, of everything I've done, quitting smoking was the most difficult one by far. That was the hardest thing. It took me a year to get that done, man. Yeah, of everything I'm proud of that I've ever done, that was the one that took the most out of me, man.
It's crazy.
That shit was hard.
Because you were very vocal on how it affected you. And that's also, I mean, do I feel like I know more about you than you think I do? That's crazy.
The thing is, I'm an oversharer. That's always kind of what I've been, and for better or worse, I get in trouble sometimes. But I think it's my fault, man. I put my life is basically digital.
But you're a creator. You're a creator, and you're
I appreciate that.
So I mean, but the content and stuff is just it's consistent that of what a creator should do and what a creators do. So I mean, at the end, what are you laughing at, bro?
You said doo-doo.
This
is a great show. I love it.
Yeah. No, I mean, you gotta love old Carlos Pablo Pejera over there. But it is crazy to think what Tutu. To think how it is done in terms of putting out content. It's just constant.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, you know this, man. Like same with like a podcast and also with bands and stuff. People lose interest quick in this day and age, man. You've got to be consistent, and they got to kind of know what time when. And I'm sure you find this with the podcast as well. You got to be regular about it, otherwise they forget about you, man. That's how it goes.
So, sometimes I feel like once a week is not even regular enough. I see the other podcasts that are coming out that are doing two to three shows a week.
Really?
And it's insane. I mean, because
they're banging them out like a Brazilian prostitute.
Yeah.
But are they good? That's the thing. Are they good?
I don't know. It's
probably not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's just for numbers and numbers. The more the better. I don't know. Who knows? But
it is.
Yeah.
I wonder, man. I think if it's kind of your job, then you got to kind of do it that way. But I mean, if it's just more of a awesome project, I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like once a week sounds standard to me, man. That sounds legit. Yeah. People need patience.
Yeah, absolutely. But things obviously also quarantine and pandemic guys started putting out stuff a lot more often. People started expecting it a lot more often, you know. But you know, I'm sticking to once a week, brother. That's it. That's all I can handle.
Yeah, take it easy, man. There's more to life. Eh?
100%. But dude, look, I wanted to obviously get you on because you are. I'm pretty pretty sure that you are so excited to get your album, your third album, amongst all these other things that you're doing, to get it out. And listen, and I'm going to talk to you straight, bro. The one thing I saw is alternative, industrial, what the fuck metal. And I saw I Like Girls there in another write-up. And you know what, to be honest with you, the first time I'd listened to Sectlinefor, I was what the fuck. But it's chaotic beauty.
Sweet. That's perfect. That's the best description I've heard so far. That'll go on the website, I think.
Okay, fantastic. I'll give it to you, bro.
Technically, he was successful then.
Yeah, I mean, I just it blew me away, to be honest with you. I mean, your lyrical content, and especially with the latest song, The Saddest Face in All of Existence, obviously is the one that's popped up to me the most. Also want to get to the video and stuff, but we got to give props to your your co-bandmate. Who is he? And how did you guys get together?
Yeah, it's an interesting story. Basically, I got an email from a guy. His name's Piton one day, and he said, he said literally the most beautiful words I'd ever heard. He said, "Are you looking for a band? I'm in a band. We have a record deal. We have a manager. We have a full album recorded. We just need a vocalist." I was like, this can't be real. And I went and met them, and on paper it seemed real, but eventually what it turned out to be was that there was this other guy who had he formed the band. He was the manager guy. He was an older gentleman who obviously couldn't really do the metal thing anymore. But he lied. He lied to everyone involved, telling us that he had a record label and he had this studio. So eventually all these lies came out, and we're like, this dude's just like trying to start a band that he's not in, basically. So we fired him, and then Piton fired. Then we tried to record with the drummer. The drummer couldn't really keep up, so we fired him. And then the bassist just left the country. So suddenly, like, went from a 4-piece with a record deal and a manager and everything to just 2 dudes in Piton's room, just recording the album, the first album ourselves. Sure. But which was better because it gave us more control and there was less pressure and yeah, we just really gelled creatively and also just as mates. And so, yeah, I mean, it's obviously going all right, this being our third album, so we haven't killed each other yet, but he's very good, man. I mean, he makes all the music himself, and he just sends me the basic finished tracks, and he's like, write some lyrics, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a go.
And for the most part, the lyrics, you are every song tells a specific story.
Yes.
And so tell me about that, because I know about your older blogs that you used to do, Coming Down Happy and all that kind of stuff. And you basically, Coming Down Happy is an amalgamation of Sectlinefor and Lego Trip.
Yeah, you can put it that way. Yeah, definitely. I hear you there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the thing with this was I didn't want to write songs from a personal perspective. Mm-hmm. I've been writing a lot of songs solo that were like about me and my experiences. So with this one, I wanted to separate it. So I started writing these little, like each song was like a little story. Mm-hmm. And then eventually I started connecting the stories up. And so now the 3 albums kind of tell one singular story, but it's gone too far, mate. I don't know why I've done this to myself. I hate the whole process. It's too much.
Dude, but it's so cool. I mean, some of the I actually opened it up here. Some of the track titles are just amazing. It's like, I mean, obviously off your first album, Anorexic Insect, then we've got The Aftertaste of Soap, which was the first one that jumped out at me. Birthmark Photograph, Gag Reflex of Stray Dogs, and I'm Not Having That Much Fun Anymore. And then Little Hand Jobs. It's just so, I just love the boldness, and you're just not afraid to be absolutely out there, unique, and do your thing. And obviously using artwork to accentuate the message.
For sure, man. I think, like, I mean, you've probably seen it yourself as well. Like, I think metal, not say we're not metal, but there's, we fit in that subgenre. But I do find a lot of it takes itself extremely seriously. So, like, for me, to the point where sometimes it got a bit comedic. Like you get dudes like really metal and singing about death, and like they can have like they look so serious, and it's like, yeah, it's like, man, I know you work at the pizza shop down the road. Like, I know, like, you have a normal life. So, like, I don't know. I just wanted to be for us. I think that was kind of we just taking the piss out of everything, really. Yeah. No disrespect to that scene, but it's just like for us, we just couldn't take ourselves that seriously, So it's the music we take ourselves seriously, but it's
what's happening. What do you say?
There was this LimeWire video that they said like the most evil bands, like top 10 evil bands, So it was like, whatever. And I just commented in this, like, they all made me laugh. There are guys that wear jeans and a brandless t-shirt that are more evil than them. And I was just got like a list of people like tuning me shit underneath. It's like, oh, this is evil. They're scary. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what the one thing about you need to know about Art, Jared, is he doesn't have social media.
Really?
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Wow.
At all.
Only YouTube. The other
what a rare breed, man. There's very few of you left, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he refuses to be on any sort of social platform other than YouTube.
Yep.
I respect it.
Yeah,
man.
It's crazy, yeah.
And I pay for YouTube.
And
YouTube
he,
Premium.
I pay. Do you pay for YouTube?
I don't pay for YouTube. No, I see the advantage though. I probably should.
Yeah, the ads are just
pay for, man.
too painful.
Yeah,
too painful.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, and you know what the funny thing is, if you pay for YouTube, you get all these YouTube originals. They all suck.
I haven't seen a single. When I got premium, the first time was when Cobra Kai was being shown on YouTube.
But now that's on Netflix.
No, but listen, this was when it was launched. So I go, cool. I want to watch Cobra Kai. Got YouTube Premium. Cobra Kai is blocked in your regions.
Just get VPN. We need to get some sponsors on the show, bro. Express VPN, or Nord, or whatever.
This show is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah. Don't say the name, but dude, yeah, no, that's great. That's crazy. So,
what are you up to these days, my friend? How's your music going?
Well, so Atlantic South's pretty dormant. We don't really do much there anymore. We never put out a statement to say that we're not going anymore. I just chose it's like if we're not going to do anything, it's fine. But if we do something, it'll be cool. We're not being like, we're making a comeback or we're doing a reunion. It's nothing like that. If we want to come back, we'll come back. But with Ill System, Ramon, our drummer, has just built as an extension of his house a soundproof studio, and we had our first practice there. I think it was about 2-3 weeks ago, and man, it sounded amazing. We sounded tight as hell. And we started working on some new music. So Ill System is alive and kicking, and it's so weird. We're all 37 plus. It's amazing, and the gears has not stopped. But this is not about me, it's about you, my bro.
I'm interested. I think that's the thing about that, man. I'm envious, because to like have a proper studio, but also the way like me and Peton do it for Sectlinefor. I still making music, but I haven't jammed with the band for about 10 years, man. That's gone. Like, how much I miss that shit, man. A proper jam session hasn't happened for me in the longest time.
Wow, that's
sucks.
You need to just obviously maybe get Tinder for musicians or something.
Mate,
we should do that.
Shit. That's very smart. That's very smart. But you should have said that on the fucking. Keep that shit to yourself, man.
Oh yeah, shit. Trademark. Mark. Hey, Art, while you're up there, can you try and get us a patent or something?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Okay, cool. But yeah, like something like that. Because, dude, there's nothing in the world that can replace that feeling of locking in with the percussion. Percussion, or dude, it's crazy.
And even you see, because we do play live, but it's it's glorified karaoke. He's playing guitar and I'm singing, but it's like we play into backtrack, and it's very complex with violins and all that. But it's still like there's it has to be spot on. There's no jamming. There's no time to mess around. It's like you have to do it to the beats, or it goes without you, because it's
But that's the crazy thing as well. And listen, you forced the point because I was gonna get there. No, I'm joking. Is that I can't believe it. It is. For a listener, it's a hell of a journey, and then you've got your different synths, and you've got your different your guitar melodies, and then you've got different rhythms and stuff. But to have two of you performing it live on stage, and you literally have to rely on your backtrack, you guys must be tired as hell.
We are, and we do jump around a lot, because I've realized this, man. Like, I mean, I sound okay on the album, but only because he's so good in the studio. I'm a pretty bad singer. Even on the album, it's not great. But I found live, I'm a terrible singer, but I make up for it by just jumping around like crazy. So like I destroy myself completely, but it's the only way I can like give people their money's worth, because they're not coming to hear a good singer. Like that's not what I can do for them. But I can really, really hurt myself for the good of the show. So that's by the end of it, I'm destroyed every time. Yeah.
Dude, we can't ignore Julian's comment. Very cool stuff. That video, girl kisses infected boy during pandemic, is genius.
Thank you so much, Julian. Appreciate that a lot, my friend.
Dude. Yeah. And Julian is also friend of the show. He's also a videographer. So, I mean, dude, let's.
That means a lot.
We're gonna jump all over the place. As if you know the show, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
That video was next level, like thought-provoking at the same time as beautifully shot, beautiful story told. Like how the hell, once again, how the hell do you find the time to do it?
Well, that was definitely a massive team effort. I'm very lucky. My one of my best friends in the world, a guy named Khalifa. He's a mastermind of videos. He's done videos that have gone into the millions before. So I'm just lucky to know him. And I was like, I have this idea that has people kissing, and then there's a whole bunch of gross stuff that happens. And yeah, exactly. And he was like, I'll do that. And so
ooze and teeth.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, and that's the thing. He's just a genius, and he's got a really good eye for detail, and he knows the equipment. So it costs nothing. That video cost us a bit to pay for the what's that there?
Vampire. Find and meet musicians. This is what in the blogs is called Tinder for musicians.
Oh wow. Okay, well, but carry on what you're saying. I'm intrigued.
What was I saying?
No, about the video. About the video. The guy
there was an actress called Laura and an actor called Benjamin who wore the mask during the kissing scene, and we had to pay them, but we wanted to pay them. You want it's only fair, especially during COVID times. But yeah, besides for that, it was all free, and we just sat and edited it together. My friend Arma and me. And yeah, it was long process, and we eventually just got we were sick of it by the end of it, for sure, as you imagine. But yeah, super stoked with it. Super stoked.
Haven't done a video of that caliber, so wouldn't know. But it looked like it was a ton of work.
Yeah, but it's also who you know. As I say, it probably would have been a lot more work if it wasn't for this guy. He's
yeah, I was hoping you knew Laura as well, but anyway, I'm only joking. But dude, it's so rad. And then you've got another video coming, right?
No, not that I know of. Maybe you know something I don't know.
No, I mean maybe it was something different on
probably.
One of your
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. No, we should though.
What was that other video we watched today? I mean, it was. Shit, maybe what was the video that you released from your previous album?
There was one with the hands. It was a lyric video that I did but that's actually from this album. That was the first kind of just teaser. That's the last track on this album coming up. So we did a video for that, which was just kind of a taster that no one gave a shit about, to be honest, But
there was also the saddest face in all of existence.
That's off the new album.
One. Yeah, that's the main one. Yeah,
100%.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's quite an offering, hey. It's a full length album, man. And
it's full length.
do the condoms come with?
No. You know what? I'll get one of
Let's
these.
go, man. I want you to keep just one for me, bro.
No problem, no problem. Yeah, there we go.
That's amazing, dude.
Nice.
That's so cool. I mean, and that kind of like depicts the whole story of the
Yeah.
saddest face. In
Yeah,
existence.
exactly. Well, that's it. That's how I thought of it. It was kind of like, obviously the pandemic played a big role in like the title and just I mean the whole world, everything we did for a year and still it's got the pandemic in the back of your mind, doesn't it? So yeah, it just kind of clicked that like it's like it's a contagious disease. What's a good way of, it's condoms safe from I do the world a favor.
I mean, and I actually saw an article. I mean, I don't know. I don't read where these articles come from. That says that it said that the world is bracing for a epidemic of STDs post pandemic.
I'm sure of it. Man, coming out this pandemic, a good few of my friends came out of it with babies. Yeah, so
wow.
That's yeah, there's been babies coming all over the place. So who knows what the single people have been doing? There's been a whole bunch of nonsense. So much nonsense. Yeah, that's it, man.
Let's not even get into that because shit seems to be increasing lately in this Afrique du Sud.
Yeah, I hear that, man. That sucks. It sucks. Yeah. We were the worst for a while in the UK, but we were finally on top of it. It took a long time though, man. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing PlayStation with my bud like a day ago, and then all of a sudden 5 minutes later I see he's got his bloody vaccination. They're rolling it out like crazy.
Yeah, I'm actually booked for mine tomorrow. So on the same day as the album launch, I'm getting a whole bunch of shit shoved into me.
Kissing strangers through an outbreak. I'm safe, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Why else would we do it, man?
Yeah, for sure. And so with your what's his name again? Sorry, Keaton. Piton. And what are you guys doing? Are you seeing each other tomorrow? What's the story?
Oh man, I would love to. We've been talking about it, but it's just as I say, got the vaccination and also, man, it sounds terrible with the lockdown ending. It's just social life has also just taken over for the first time in months. So it's just everyone's trying to. And
so as soon as everything opened up, you're like, I'm fucking out of here, baby.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an explosion. So, we're trying to meet up for a while now. We really should, because last time I saw him, I was in his house recording the album. And that was just between lockdowns. Like the first lockdown ended, I went there, we recorded the album, and then I left, and I haven't seen him since. So that's not right, is it?
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, dude, he's your bandmate, and you're releasing an album tomorrow. I mean, it's incredible.
I know, that's crazy. You're right, but yeah, I just also back with the vaccination as well. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to feel after that.
Yeah, true. Take lots of paracetamol, apparently.
That's what they say, man. That's what they say.
Yeah, but the one thing I saw is that you did postpone the release of the album.
Yes.
So what happened there? Like, I mean, obviously, what happened there, but there was no stopping you releasing the album. But what was the catalyst for pushing it out so you could play live?
We literally just had a couple of scenes to shoot in the music video, and then the UK just hit such a hard lockdown. They just smashed it, and it was completely illegal because we wanted to do some outside shots.
Okay.
And they were cracking down quite hard, and we just decided to just postpone the whole thing. There was too much stress. I mean, it was just stressful anyway. Like even if you weren't doing anything, it was stressful, So
tell me about it, bro. I've been sitting on my couch with heart palpitations going, I can't leave my house. It's been absolutely nuts, dude, and it's fear-mongering to the nth degree. It's like I'm gonna die if I go to the shops.
It's been too much.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool to see the UK, the USA all opening up and all that kind of stuff, which means carry on, go for it.
I'll just say because there was a stage where we were the laughing stock, UK and the US. The numbers were just escalating on like these two supposed major like powerhouse countries just got smashed out of the window, So for a long time the UK was we were the worst per capita, I think, for a period. So like it was just nuts, man. but yeah, yeah, finally. But it's good. I think it also it gives hope for the rest of the world, because obviously, like here, they're just rolling out the vaccine, and as soon as they've done that, you can see how it's just going to spread across the world
For
in
sure.
that fashion. Yeah, so there's hope, man. There's hope. There's
Yeah,
good reason to be
absolutely.
optimistic.
But
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, you're looking at doing live shows, right?
Yes, absolutely. Nothing booked, but man, that's all I want to do. Yeah.
Can I tell you the first time I actually became aware of Sectlinefor
Tell me,
was
please.
I saw a video on Facebook. Your friend Stephen Meek had
Yes.
seen you at a theater, and he had recorded you where you were wearing the tutu and you were wearing
Yes.
the bunny ears. Tell me, is the tutu and the bunny ears the staple stage persona every time?
And I wouldn't say so.
And Baton with the Dexter kind of like shopping, and he's got the Sectlinefor
I
spray.
think Piton dresses like that at home, to be honest. I think that's just how he always looks. Yeah,
Awesome.
he wakes up in that outfit. But
Nice.
the tutu just kind of, there was a good response from it, and I had it. So when it came time for the video, it was like I could go out and buy something, but I was like, nah, I just, it did become, I suppose, a kind of signature look. But I have thought about the next shows. I'd probably like to try something a bit different.
The Converse will always stay, though.
Say what?
The Converse will always stay.
Oh yeah, my friend, of course.
I just every single you've always got the All Stars rocking.
Yeah.
Dude. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I used to be an All Star rocker until I put on about 100 kilos and then started having to wear skate shoes. But dude, that's so exciting. I can't be more stoked for you guys to rock that album tomorrow.
Same.
Number three. It's just like, it's unheard of in many senses of the word, where people actually do the first, then they do the second, and then comes the third. And your first one was 2017, then it was 2018, and now 2021, which is quite a big gap.
Is a bit of a gap, yeah. Because I was traveling and all that. But I'll tell you the secret for longevity in a band is have the less members you have, the better. The less members, the less chance of a fight. So I think that's been our secret for longevity, was just 2 members.
It's great. Well, Art, how many shows have we done together now? 12?
Yeah, this is number 12.
12 weeks non-stop, every single week, every Thursday. Thank this man for going, fuck you, dude. Every Thursday. You sit in that chair and you talk.
Respect. Absolute respect.
Yeah, 100%. But Carlos, Pablo, Ferreira.
Don't you forget about me.
Don't you forget about me. Forget about it. But that's actually... let's forget about that, actually. But I'm going on a fucking tangent here, dude. But dude, so you guys are opening up, the album's coming out tomorrow. You're gonna obviously do some sort of Zoom call and crack a bottle of champagne or something, because the one thing with you guys is you always release about 10 to 12 songs or 8 to 10 songs. Like, it's more than your usual track numbering. It's a handsome offering every single time.
I
agree.
Do
we expect the same?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's we hope that because there's songs that are better than others. So we hope we just give people a whole chunk of it. Go like, there you go. It's worth your money somewhere in there. I don't know.
For sure. So another thing I wanted to say to you is, in a lot of your music, I find an influence that shouts out at me. Who are your influences vocally and musically that got you to this point of Sectlinefor? And because I know you did follow some sort of a similar trajectory or style back in the day before Sectlinefor started.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. See, I almost feel bad sometimes because I mean I do listen to a lot of metal, but it's not really my preferred genre in many ways. Especially influentially wise. David Bowie,
Mm.
being one of
Yeah.
my top men of all. But
Oh, that's my
um,
boy.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Probably the answer I give most to that question is I don't know if you know Mike Patton, but he's the guy from Faith No
Oh
More.
my God. That was my segue. What did we say? We said Mike Patton on drugs.
You said Mike Patton on serious drugs, and I said Mike Patton after he just had the flu on loads of like pain medication.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Oh my God. That is it exactly. Yeah, that to me is it. No, that is a
Dude.
huge compliment. Huge compliment.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
we were all over that in terms of like the closest we can get is like Mike Patton.
That to me means the world, no, because that guy's just so versatile. But I'll say no one's influenced me to that degree. Definitely not as a vocalist, not a chance. So that was the number one always. That's my go-to thought when it comes to writing and all that. So
Wow.
awesome.
It's the
Dude,
avant-garde
yes.
thinking. It's thinking out of the box and just taking from a different angle. That's pretty
Exactly,
much
yeah.
the influence.
Just-
there, yeah.
Sweet, no, that's great because I just love that he you never really know what you're gonna get with him. He's just he just tries a whole bunch of weird shit. So that was kind of always my thing. Like what just try to do something I haven't done before was kind of the main goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not being afraid to try it either.
We need
That's
to
it,
connect.
man.
We need to connect Jared with Kevin Rule. Dude, that
Coming
would
on.
be no, but no. Art musically.
Kevin,
They could do a little bit of a
I'm open.
Yeah, but I mean,
Kevin. I mean, he's also a huge Patton fan.
yeah, I
as,
know,
as
Massive.
I am as well.
massive.
But,
That's all you need sometimes, man.
He likes the the two sides of Patton that he likes the best is the louder, more aggressive stuff and the sleazy side.
Yeah,
That's-
no.
he goes-
I
he
hear
goes
you, man.
between those
Exactly.
All I
That's
want to
great.
do right now is listen to Mr. Bungle, epic.
Yes.
Oh no, is that Mr.
That's
Bungle?
Faith No More.
Faith No More.
Faith
sorry.
No More is epic.
Sorry. Faith No More. Yeah, but anyway, dude, so
Violencia
cool.
Domestica. You gotta listen to that one.
Yeah.
I got my bands all mixed up, but anyway, dude. So where can everybody follow Sectlinefor? Is it on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere?
Yeah, we don't have an Instagram account or anything like that because I'm too busy with my own one really. But we have YouTube's a good one, and Facebook's alright. We update Facebook, but it's quite minimal. But yeah, just Spotify.
At Lego Trip.
At Lego Trip is good. That's
There we
the
go.
full package.
There we
That's
go,
where,
yeah, I
if I
reckon,
can
yeah.
spam anything, just spam me. Yeah. At
Yeah,
Lego Trip
yeah.
Instagram. Follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and where can we follow your illustrious bandmate?
Piton, I don't even know that guy. Because he actually has another project called Why Godda, which
Okay.
is just the letter Y, then God, then EH. And I think that's what he uses on
Okay.
Instagram. Someone's using that account. I'm not sure. He's quite a mysterious dude. I don't know. Like I'd
Okay,
have to,
I like
I'd have to
it.
ask him. I try not to ask too many questions when it comes to that guy. I just say yes.
Okay.
That's
Just give me the music. I will lay the vocals, and it's
the
gonna
safest,
be
yeah.
okay.
Yes,
Right? No,
yes,
I like
Piton.
that. I like that, dude.
What is he doing now? Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Dude,
Nah,
and
he's incredible.
the one thing I got to say is I should have mentioned that in the beginning. I love the shaved head, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, because you remember from the long
Yeah.
hair days. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
it's great just because when I wake up in the morning, I look exactly the same as when I went to bed. That's my favorite thing. The maintenance, no maintenance.
And I did realize that there is a subtle difference in that you don't have your nose ring anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. You know, man, I was traveling around the world and I think I was in Vietnam and I had long hair and I had nose ring. And I looked in the mirror and I think I was about 32 or 33 or something at that age. And I was like, what the hell am I doing, man? I just looked like a weird. My hair was all frizzy and I had this nose ring. And I'm like, I don't even know who I am anymore, man. So I started from default, took the nose ring out, shaved the head and back to a baby look, you know, the rebirth.
As far as I'm concerned, you don't need Tinder for that, bro. So it's looking good, man. You're looking sharp,
I appreciate
healthy.
it. You know, you actually look exactly the same, to be honest, man. You haven't aged a bit.
Hey,
I was going to
listen,
say the same thing.
I'll take it. Do you realize why I wear a cap every single episode?
Right.
So yeah, no, it's looking a bit thin on top.
It
But
happens,
is what
my
it
friend.
is.
It happens.
Yeah.
We are getting older. There's no escaping it. Eh?
I'll live with it, man. It's cool. I
That's
mean,
it.
life is good, and
Yeah.
we've got lots of content to look forward to. So
That's it, man.
It is
yeah,
what it
as long
is.
as you still jamming out, man. Some people lose
Yeah,
the dream,
sure.
you know. As long as you're still making music, I've got a lot of mates who just stopped doing that, you know, and that's really sad. So yeah,
dude, totally. Dude, kissing strangers during an outbreak. I cannot wait. I'm sure
neither.
everybody cannot wait for you to release that on all platforms. Eh?
everywhere as far as I know, literally everywhere. Yeah.
Is there anything else anybody needs to know about what's popping tomorrow?
Nah, man, that's it. Just
Get ready.
Please stream it. That's all I want, man.
Nice.
Even if you hate it, go all the way. I think it helps the algorithm. So, cheers.
Awesome. Jeez, what is up with these damn algorithms? Eh? It's really,
Dude, it's soul destroying.
It's something I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, it just changes the whole game has changed so hectically now, and you have to. I hate it, like the way you have to kind of be like, please put it in a playlist, and please stream this amount, and please share it on this platform. It's like but that's just the game now. But I hate it, man. It's lost a certain element, hasn't it?
For sure.
Would you prefer streaming or if people bought it outright?
You know, the weird thing is, I mean, I used
They've
to buy
got condoms,
music.
bro.
But like, I'm a streamer, man. I stream. I understand that the landscape has changed, but I just wish it wasn't like. It just seems like it's so mechanical now. Like you have to follow certain things. Like you have to get big names to tweet you and big names to put you in a playlist. And you know, they have, like with YouTube, they only pay you if they watch a certain amount. You know, I just feel like, even though I understand, and you know, you sound like an old man if you try to argue against these things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you know, this is such an old man thing to say, but going to the record store was like a proper experience, and there is something lost, but that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. See, another big news in that vein is Musica has bloody closed all its doors.
Fuck! I saw that, man. That's crazy.
That's like a gut punch to South Africa once again.
Yeah, I picked up an HDMI cable from them for $35.
What was that, on sale or like a clearance sale?
Yeah, they when they announced that they were closing, they said they have discounts and everything. It was like 5% off, so it was like, fuck, whatever. And then like the last week they were open at Anal Walk, it was like 50% or more off everything. So I was looking for an HDMI cable. It was like $100, 120, and I walk in there, it's like 35. It's like, thank you.
Yo,
Nice,
bro, but
nice.
you got no soul, bro.
Nah, fuck it.
They have died a slow death, and you're like, I got my HDMI cable for $35.
It's not my fault that they aren't able to modify their business platform.
Damn.
Fucking modern
It's music, son.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
It's music. Anyway,
It's true though. It's
Shame.
dying. I mean, the thing is, I don't even know who's selling CDs anymore. I don't have a CD player. I realized this the other day. I don't have a CD. My computer doesn't have one. Nothing has one.
It's all
over.
novelty stuff now in terms of CDs. Well, you know what the cool thing is now? What I've seen is a lot of people are selling cassettes again.
Yo, what the fuck
That's
is that?
fucking
I love
rad,
it. That's
dude.
cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't have a cassette player, but it's cool to have a cassette, you know? That's wicked.
But maybe they're gonna come out and make some new cassette players and stuff.
Dude, Fear Factory has just released a new album. They got it on download, streaming, CD, vinyl, and cassette.
Dude, cassette,
Yeah.
I think, is the coolest thing right now. Like,
It is cool.
Super hipster.
yeah,
Super
it's,
hipster.
Yeah, it's
So
hipster,
hipster.
but like that's what I grew up on. I used to record
it's-
my favorite shows
Shit, I've
on
got
cassette.
the moustache. Okay. Super hipster. Super hipster.
But as far as music listening goes, it is an inferior medium, because that shit, like, it warps and it
worst.
stretches and it snaps. Yeah, but to have one's
Yeah.
cool. I get that, but like, not really to listen to, more just
Yeah,
to own, you know?
yeah.
The-
No, I got you. I
The
got you.
absolute worst. It's nice for like
Yeah.
display things. I've
It's
also
got to
got
be
a
320 kilobytes per second.
I got a collection of VHS tapes as well. There's no ways I'm gonna watch those fucking things.
Nah,
for sure.
yeah.
Then again, there's shit quality now. I saw a VHS example the other day. I was like, I can't even see the person's face. But,
In the heads, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
yeah.
anyway, it's all good, man. Dude, it's been so rad chatting to you.
Amazing, dude.
I can't believe it's been more than a decade. Or I mean, because we've
Me
crossed
neither.
paths. I've seen you at trance parties. We've had some
Crazy times.
some definitely
Yeah.
crazy times. You know, it's like I said in the beginning. It's just like, does Jared actually know that I know him? You know, because I've met your siblings, and you know,
Yeah.
we've been, you know, Jordan, all that kind of stuff.
For
Originally
sure.
from the 531, and I know a lot of
Yes,
people.
exactly.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think that's just the social media world, man. I've been following
Yeah.
you from a distance as well, so it's just I guess
crazy.
everyone's just secretly stalking everyone, just going in circles like that.
I know,
that's the
it's
internet.
mad. It's mad, but I like it. I like it.
Yeah, same. It's cool. It's a good way to feel like you're hanging out with everyone without actually hanging out with anyone.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna hopefully be your way at the end of the year, man. So we can
Please
get a
let
drink
me
in.
know. Yeah, we'll get a
Absolutely,
drink in and all that kind
absolutely,
of stuff.
absolutely,
we'll
my
get
friend.
the boys involved. And
If
all
you,
that.
if you're coming at the end of the year, we can maybe organize a jam so you can get that cobwebs out of your
Oh,
ass.
yes, that's very true.
Mate. You don't even know how much
Let's
I appreciate
go.
that. Please.
Let's go. Yeah, that
Yes,
sounds like
yes.
We'll just need to find a bass player.
I can't play bass. I can't play bass. So
fun.
if you
No,
have a
dude,
bass around,
you played bass in your last project
did.
that you were in Cape Town. And
No,
you had
but
a
you
red
did,
bass guitar. And last time I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
you was at Raw. You performed live.
right? Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, dude.
There's Adam.
531 represent.
Yeah. Respect, Adam. Respect.
Nice,
Adam knows.
dude.
Adam knows.
Nice, dude. But dude,
Yes.
wish you all the best of luck for your release tomorrow.
Likewise. Thank you.
We will do the necessary and share the shit far and wide.
Appreciate.
I'm looking forward to, and you know what? I've not heard anything like your stuff, and it's
Thank you.
unique, and I love the fact that it's so unique and fucking it slaps at the same time. And there's some very, very comical lines in there that get one thought provoked and stuff like that. So I'm super stoked for everybody to hear.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
very much.
Everyone, give it a listen. It's streaming out of a urethra near you.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
awesome.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you so much for having me, Gareth. I appreciate it, man. Oh, it's appreciated so much, dude. It's just been awesome to chat.
Yeah, dude, for sure. And listen, before let's maybe set up a session for after release and see what you're getting up to. You know, way to keep in
Sure,
touch,
I'd love
man.
that. Absolutely, man. I'd love to do that.
Great stuff, dude.
Maybe we can make him our London correspondent.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what's up. Absolutely.
No, dude,
That's no
definitely.
problem.
Get us in contact with guys that you jam with and all that kind of stuff, man. I mean,
Sure.
we're trying to take this international. We're not trying to keep it all local anymore. We've
I
got
know
the
some
ability.
dudes that would love to do the show, man. So that's definite. Yeah, no worries
Get us
there.
in contact, man. That sounds
For sure, for
amazing.
sure.
But without further ado, Mr. Jared Woods of Sectlinefor, Kissing Strangers.
Thank you very much. Thank you
During
very
an
much.
Outbreak, out tomorrow, the 28th of May, the third album. Everybody go check it out on all streaming platforms, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Follow Lego Trip at on Instagram. Jared, thank you so much, bro.
Thank you
all
very
the
much,
best.
friend. Cheers.
Sweet. All right, man. That was super fun. I knew that was going to be fun, dude. I knew that was going to be fun. It's been, I can't believe it's been more than a decade since I've seen it. Man.
Really been that long, eh?
I think the last time I actually physically saw him was maybe a Vortex in 2008, possibly. It was out in the sticks. It was a big trance stage, everybody in their tents, and I remember us sitting by a tree. I was just chugging on a beer. He was chugging on a beer, talking about his musical escapades and what his plan is and stuff. So yeah, dude, I followed him for a long time. I really dig the vibe, and I dig the fact that it's super interesting and it's thought provoking. It's something different. So yeah, man, what you gotta say, boy?
Well, nothing, man. There was a rad chat. He's cool. I'm looking forward to the jam at the end of the year. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, dude. I mean, he's gonna come down. I mean, I wonder how things are gonna be down at that stage.
Well, if the movies are anything to go by, 80% of everyone will be dead, and then there'll be like people chowing and hunting for water and gasoline.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I expect. That's what I hope, actually.
So I was thinking the other day.
You were thinking, well done.
No, I need a panado. But I was thinking the other day. I was like, I've got 49 on Outrageous for the last 3 weeks in a row.
Yes, you did.
So I want to know what number 1 is.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure we covered number 1. So let me check here. Okay, Outrageous, number 1. Oh, yeah, no, we covered this
But
one
how
before.
cool is Jared, eh?
That's right. Number 1 is mayonnaise. We've had this discussion.
Okay, and what is number 72?
72. Don't tell me we've done this. Okay. Converting garages into bedrooms.
Sometimes the necessity depends on what your budget is.
Well, like if you're on a specific budget, like I am, and you're looking for a place to purchase, and then you come across a place that's in a decent area, every fucking place has the garage converted into another bedroom or another room of some sort, and it's like I need a garage. So it just like starts limiting it, and they think it's adding value by removing the garage, but it's actually, taking away potential buyers. Because like there was this friend of my dad's that he's like, no, the car must be parked outside, and that's his viewpoint. It's like, no, dude, my car outside is vulnerable. I park outside, the window's busted, the car's gone, the wheel's gone. Fuck that. Garage, bro. You garage the car, you keep the car value up. Even if you don't park your car in the garage, there's like valuable space in there that you can use for storage, or if you need to do a workshop. But if you turn that immediately into a bedroom, it means that the house has gone through a rezoning thing, that the garage is now classified as a room and not a garage. So if you want to convert it back to a garage, you have to go through the whole process to get it rezoned, and then you have to get it all thing done. Fuck, man.
Damn, dude, that sounds like a... You have to get it... I mean, if it's a block... I mean, I'm thinking about plans. It's a block. Do you have to get that block No,
I mean,
why?
If you are going to convert... If you're going to build anything on your property or convert anything on your property, you need plans, and the plans needs to be approved. Even if you're putting like a door in like one side of your wall or something, you need to get those approved.
Okay.
And it's like you have to go through all the shit to get that done. So then these people go through this whole shtick to convert a garage into a bedroom. Now you have to park your car outside.
Because it also... What it does is it shows on the selling notes that there's an extra bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
And there was a few places where it was like, there was like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and there's like parking for 2 cars, but the parking for 2 cars is outside, and like the bedroom is just like, there was even one place they made the lounge bigger and put a little bit of like a separating called the other half a room. I mean, fuck.
No, I get it totally. Yeah, no, that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Hey,
it makes sense. I mean, for you, it's like, you make an extra room.
I thought of making my garage into a bit of a gym. Since
you hardly ever, you never park your car in the garage.
Well, because it's full of shit.
Okay, now you're going to convert that into gym. Where's your shit going to go?
Oh, dude, it's all stuff that can be turfed.
Park your car in there. Then.
No, but why would I want to park it under the carport?
Carport.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you want to put a carport in, you have to get those things approved as well.
Well, I mean, I've always had one.
6 months waiting list to get to the papers approved
Fuck
before
those
you
people,
can put
bro.
in a
Seriously,
new port.
you don't need to do that.
If you get fined, you get fined. Well, if you get caught out, you get fined for the value or how much was spent to build that. So say now I move to a place and it's a converted garage, but it's not in the papers, and then the cost to convert that garage into a bedroom that's not captured, I'll have to pay the fine for how much they spent on doing that.
Really?
Yes, the fines for things that are outside of spec or whatever that are not approved. The fine is how much it is to put that in there. So if you put in a carport that's 60 grand, and then you sell the place, and then you buy the place, and they tell you no, everything's cool, and then you get caught out 2 years later, say, this thing is not approved or signed off. There's a fine of 60 grand.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All I heard was there's a fine of 60 grand.
There's a fine of 60 grand.
But yeah, that's crazy, man. Listen, I agree with you on the extra, making it an extra room just to sell the house at a higher price. But dude, what was I gonna say now? Did you watch the Monaco Grand Prix?
Remember when you said you like, let's go, and then I said after the start, this is cool. Now you can take a nap.
Yeah.
That's
Basically what happened.
Basically what happened. But
You know what the thing is? Lewis Hamilton kind of made it a little bit exciting with his fights with his crew.
yeah,
He was upset, dude. He was pissed.
He was on the wrong end of a bad strategy for Mercedes.
Yeah, 100%.
Because Monaco is one of the places where you can actually overcut if you pit properly. You can actually gain a place through pits.
Okay.
And it's almost like you got to pit before everyone else. So if people pit before you and then you pit, then there's a chance that you could lose positions, and that's what happened with Hamilton. It's like even if you pit too early, same story. So like they just stuffed up his race. I mean, he lost 2 positions.
He lost 3.
Yeah,
He lost
3
to
if you
Perez
count-
as well.
Yeah, if you count Leclerc as a position as well.
No, Perez.
Yeah, but Leclerc Hamilton started in 7th position, and then Leclerc didn't finish, didn't even start, so he was in 6th, and then he ended in 8th.
Okay, I'm not gonna get into maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
But I mean, dude, you see Norris. Norris drove really well.
Dude, Lando Norris is quickly becoming my favorite driver.
Yeah, and Carlos Sainz doing really
He's
well
so
in the
cool.
Ferrari.
Like, and he's a British driver. You know, it's like all the British. I mean, Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton are both British.
Yeah,
it's. I mean, Lando being 23, Lewis being 36. It could be a changing of the guard kind of thing.
well, like I told you, after a few years in the new regulations, that I said like Ferrari and McLaren are going to be up there. I mean, like it might not happen, but I do think it will happen. And that means that if Norris stays on, which he has, there's potential that he could be one of the top runners.
And
which would be awesome to see.
You see, Mercedes has now sent legal threats to Red Bull regarding the front wing,
The rear wing.
the rear wing. Sorry.
Yeah, but all of them will do that. If they sniff any potential advantage that you have over yourself, then everyone will protest. And you just need one team to actually push it, and then the other teams will be like, yeah, we're gonna we protest as well. But they probably also hiding like little tricks and stuff
For sure.
But it's always Mercedes and it was Renault at the same time that always push for the protests. But you know, it's racing, and if they see it as not part of the regulations or the law, then you protest it because it is an unfair advantage if that wing does, you know, dip. I mean,
it does give.
potential, yeah.
Well, I mean, the wing is all about putting the back on the ground.
Yeah, because what they're saying is that under load at speed, the wing drops down, which means a little bit less drag, which means higher speed. So when you slow down, it'll lift up and give you back that downforce. So that's where they say like that's
It's
not part of
crazy
the
how
regulations.
technical it is there.
Yeah, I mean, but
crazy.
they all do shit. I mean, it'll be probably another 1 or 2 other cases through the season where someone will be like, this guy's doing something, and then they protest. It's just
Speaking of technical, Luka Doncic, the Slovenian death machine.
What did he do now?
He's taken the Mavericks up 2-0 in the series. So we're in a comfortable position. Everybody knows the Mavs are my team, and they are comfortably in the lead of the 7-game series in the first round of the playoffs against the Los Angeles Clippers. I can't wait. They're the only team in the West to be 2 games up in the playoffs. So I'm looking forward. And then the next game's tonight at like 4:30 in the morning. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's Friday tomorrow. I might do it. But it's been a great episode, Art. What do you think, dude?
That was rad.
Pablo Escobar Ferreira. It's been a great episode.
Yeah, man. After this, I'm actually gonna read up on the Mavericks now and what's happening.
For sure.
It's gonna be cool.
Thank you so much to Jared Woods of Sectlinefor. Kissing Strangers During an Outbreak is out tomorrow, the 28th of May 2021. Go check it out. It is seriously alternative industrial what the fuck metal, because it's interesting, it's unique. They've got their own vibe going. It's literally, like we said, Mike Patton on steroids, as well as a lot of other drugs.
Painkillers
mostly. Look forward to it. It's going to be amazing. Thanks again to Jared. Follow him at Lego Trip. What a nice guy. Super interesting. So many projects going. He lives such a full life, and I enjoy following him. So if you want to follow him, go follow him at Lego Trip. But this has been a great episode. Thanks to my trusty producer Art for always bringing the heat when the heat is needed. I love it. But without further ado, this is Papa G's House episode, 86 with Sectlinefor, Jared Woods, from myself and trusty producer Art. Till then, we say peace.
I don't wanna go anywhere else. I wanna go to Papa G's. Yeah, that's where we're going.